Hey everybody, welcome to the Life of a Board Gamer. My name is Daniel and today we are going to play detectives in a game called Detective, a modern crime board game. But we are not going to do a gameplay video. I'm just going to show you what's in the box because this is a review and then we'll talk some more about it. Basically you are playing detective. So let's get down to the table and let me show you what you get inside this box. No spoilers. Okay, so let's take a closer look in a detective, a modern crime board game. Now, be aware, there might be some spoilers. I will try and definitely not spoil anything for you. I will record it again if I do, but don't pause the video or anything because you might spoil the game for yourself. So first we have some database guide, how everything works, the application and everything. Then we have the case book. This is where you will be deciding, okay, let's go, we're going to play case one. You have to play them in order. So you will play the case one, you will read through everything, and then some different things will happen. I don't want to show you much more than this, and you will start the case. So here is the rule book, how everything works, what are the tokens used for, how they are used, how you should probably keep your clues gathered, and the different things throughout the game. So yeah, and then we have the Portal Games little pamphlet of games they have, and then we have the main board. So you will travel to these locations. You have this, where is it? So you have these tokens over here and you will use them on the main board. So you have the car, you have this stopwatch, and you have this day tracker. And so yeah, basically you will use this car to travel to different locations if you want to do different abilities that are on the card, stuff like that. Sometimes you won't have to travel to do, and when you travel you will use 1 hour to travel from one area to represent how you were going from one area to another. Some cards will make you move this all around the place, and you can work overtime, but then you get stress tokens, and if you, depending on the case, get a lot of stress tokens, you will fail the mission and you will not complete the case. So also what we have is bunch of tokens. I mean lots of different tokens, from stress tokens to different ability, one-time abilities that you can use throughout the game depending which character you will play and what kind of stuff you will find and gather. There's all kinds of different tokens out here. So you have your characters. Each one of you will pick one of their characters. They have some special abilities on their, and like little story and all that. And you get a bunch of these cool bags, plastic bags that are like evidence. You will use some of these cards back into these to use them as an evidence, maybe later in a game, stuff like that, when you collect them. And I will just go quickly through these. I'll not show you all of these. These are the 5 cases that you will play throughout the game, and this is the case one. And basically there's like a bunch of different cards around in each deck, and all these cards have numbers up here. So when the case instructs you, or the clue or anything, go and read the card 109, you will take the card 109 and you will read it. And they all have the back side with all kinds of different stuff. Not going to show you anything. I was like super quick about it. It's like a magician trick. But yeah, basically that's everything that comes in the box of Detective. Okay, so that was Detective, a modern crime board game. And I must say that this game really gave me that feel, you know, like if you watch TV shows, you know, that cop shows or detective shows where they are searching for the clues, solving the cases, making the puzzle, everything work together, like CSI, stuff like that. I don't know, other different TV shows, depending what you prefer. But yeah, overall, this game really gave me that feeling like I'm a detective trying to solve the case. Now be aware, there's a lot of writing. You'll need a lot of paper because there's a lot of clues going around and you are constantly thinking, oh my god, is this important? Should I write this? I maybe should write this. But then you can't write everything because there's really no sense of writing everything. You have to really try and see what the clues could be, what is different, and some of these clues even stay in your memory. You don't need to write it, you memorize them by accident, and then suddenly it comes to you, oh my god, but that thing when we did that and when we did that, oh my god, those revelations are really, really nice. Now this is, I mean, it's not a hard game, but it's really not. At first, when I got this game, I had a feeling that it was like those unlock games, you know, like deck escape puzzles stuff. But it really isn't. It's much more than that. There's even an app. I cannot show you the app because I'm using the mobile to film this review, so I cannot film it and show you the app and everything. But yeah, it uses an app, it uses it really well. You have to punch in codes and different stuff, and then it tells you some extra clues and different things. But yeah, Detective is really fun and really interesting game. One great thing is also, I have to mention this, all these cases are kind of connected to one big story. So you have to, I didn't go through all of them, but I know that. I know it by accident, and then I don't want to spoil anything. I'm trying to keep this spoiler free, so I won't talk about it any much more than this. But yeah, they are all connected. There are some clues that you might not need in a first case or second case, but maybe they pop up in a third or fourth. Not really. Don't want to spoil you anything, as I said. And yeah, the deck of cards that you saw that you get for each case, you will not go through all these cards, don't worry, because there are different ways you can take, and maybe you won't see all of these cards, and they all have double sides. There are extra stuff on the other side, and those tokens that you get throughout the game, those are super cool and super awesome because they are really you don't get like bunch of tokens. You have few tokens that can help you out, and you really have to, as a group, decide, okay, are we stuck? Is this really the thing where we need to solve the case, where we need to use it and all that? But yeah, I played it only with 2 players. I played this solo and 2 players. I didn't play with more than 2 players, so agreeing on stuff was not that hard for me. But maybe if you are playing 4-player games, you want to have players that you can work with, talk to, that they are normal. I don't know what kind of people you play with. My God. But yeah, overall, Detective is a super fun. Detective is awesome, fun game. And if you want to have feeling like you are in a modern TV detective drama show, if you want to feel like you are Mentalist or Castle or any of these shows, I think you should definitely try this one out. And if you still didn't, hit the like button. And I'm a detective. I play this game, so I know if you didn't hit the like button. Also subscribe, because we have a giveaway coming up if we reach 1,000 subscribers, but you can see it in a video after this one. I'll leave it as a link behind this one. But depending when you are watching this, maybe this giveaway is already over. If it's year 2021, for example. But yeah, I also have a Patreon, some cool dice over there, different things, but that is that. You can check all of that or don't. It's really up to you. And until next time. Pozdrav. This video was brought to you by philibertnet.com, the game in all its states.